with so many different options available and increasingly these technologies being available at our dealerships, we are also able to advise customers based on their requirements. Because not only we look into requirements, but we also have relationships with these customers, and we be having these lasting relationships over many decades. And we kind of know what the customer wants because we are the last mile, the face of OEMs. We are able to assess the requirements of a customer based on the customer's needs and then recommend the right technology to the customers. At one point of time, it used to be recommending the right car, truck, or the scooter or a bike. Right now, it is also recommending them, but apart from that, also recommending which version of fuel they're going to use. Absolutely. In case there are old technologies which are already well entrenched, perhaps the approach would be more traditional. But when it comes to new powertrains, new ways of mobility, obviously we also need to train ourselves. It's very important that not only the front-end sales teams are trained, but also the service teams are trained for this, so that we can make sure that the customer has a very nice experience, a delightful experience at our outlets. In the last couple of years, the penetration of EVs has been at about 3%. But we also need to realize that EVs is one part of the future powertrains. It also could include hybrids, it can also include CNG, it could also include anything which is non-fossil fuel. But even among non-fossil fuels, you're also having hydrogen, which can be run on ICE engines. So when you consider all of them, probably they'll be slightly higher than the 3%. But today, with more OEMs being participative in the EV game, there are perhaps more options for the customers. And the moment there are more options for the customers, there would be a natural growth in the EV penetration. That's what we're hoping for. And we're looking at different powertrains come there and help the customer fulfill their needs and choices. It depends upon the usage of the customer. If it's going to be a city kind of a usage, range anxiety perhaps is not much of an issue. But in the case the customer likes to travel long distances, of course range anxiety is an issue. But range anxiety can definitely be solved by quick chargers, and these chargers being available at a lot of points around the country. I think it's a great move because this is a case of putting the infra first and then the product. A lot of OEMs are actually incentivizing the dealers and also recommending dealers to go in for fast chargers at their dealerships. It can be a two-wheeler, it can be a four-wheeler, it can be a commercial vehicle. So all these things are extremely important so that we get the customer's confidence and trust before we start selling the products to them. There are definitely economic headwinds. We've already dealt with it before, and we also talked about what are these headwinds are, tariff uncertainties. We're talking about some of our stock exchanges not doing great in the last 4 or 5 months, therefore the discretionary spending is low. But however, when you look at the India story, our penetration of cars per 1,000 population is very low. It hovers around the 30s, while let's say Norway, which is a developed country, it is past 900. So when you look at opportunities, it is massive. The challenges are there, but I think these challenges are temporary, and the growth story for India, especially the automotive segment, is here to stay. The two-wheeler segment is doing decently well. There was a lull a couple of years ago, but the last year and a half, I think, has been a lot better. And I think we would be heading in the right direction as long as certain aspects of the economy are taken care of. But even this year, the two-wheeler market has been growing at a decent pace, at 8-9%. I think that's a good rate of growth, and hopefully this continues. The rural economy, the Bharat of the Indian, our country is really doing well. And in fact, its performance seems to be better than the urban markets. So we really, as an industry, really wish that the rural economy supports the automotive market at this point of time.